Okay, bete. Now see, we are going to start our next chapter, that is linear inequalities. Now, what exactly is linear inequalities? I suppose we remember linear equations. So from that, we will be going to start linear inequalities. So what is exactly linear inequalities? First of all, I'm going to show you linear equations. Like equation is 2x plus 3y is equals to 6. This is known as linear equation. Now, if we are going for linear inequalities, then it will become 2x plus 3y is greater than 6. 2x plus 3y is less than 6. 2x plus 3y is greater than or equals to 6. Or the last thing is 2x plus 3y is less than or equals to 6. These are the 4 possible situations for the linear inequalities. Linear equation was when it was equals to something, and inequality means it could be little more or little less, means little greater or little less. So that things we are going to study in it. Now the situations we are going to make with the questions, we might get a linear equation in one variable, or we may get it in 2 variables. We might also get linear equations in the quadratic form also. So these 3 situations I'm going to make. So Ojasvi, concentrate over here. See, linear equation in one variable I'm showing you. It is 2x plus 3 is greater than or equals to 5. In this only one variable is there. So I could say it as linear equation in one variable. This is the linear equation in one variable. Now we are going for the 2 variable equation. So for 2 variable equation, try to understand the condition. 2x plus y is less than or equals to 6. This is linear inequality in 2 variable. This was linear inequality in one variable. Now we are going for a quadratic linear equation. A quadratic linear equation. So quadratic linear equation means x square plus 2x plus 3 is greater than or equals to 0. Then this situation is known as quadratic linear inequality. It is quadratic linear inequality. See, the first case is linear inequality in one variable. Second is linear inequality in 2 variable. And third situation is linear inequality in the condition of quadratic form. So quadratic inequality. So likewise, we can make the situation, we can distinguish them into different forms. Now we need to simplify them. How to solve linear inequality? Like a simple linear inequality I'm taking, it is 4x minus 12 is greater than 0. 4x minus 12 is greater than 0. Try to think one situation. x minus 12 is greater than 0. One thing you must keep in mind, we cannot take directly left hand side to right hand side. We cannot take directly left hand side to right hand side. So what we need to do is we will be adding both the sides 12. We are adding 12 on both the sides. So minus 12 to plus 12 will get cancelled. So 4x will be greater than 12. 4x will be greater than 12. Now we need to remove this 4 because we need to think about x. So I'm dividing both the sides with 4. Divide both the sides with 4. What result I am getting? X is greater than 3. X is greater than 3. Now if I want to write this on integers or natural numbers, in that case what we could do, we'll be writing it in the form of a set. Mohit, hope you are writing whatever I am teaching you. So more than 3, the numbers are 4, 5, 6, 7 and so on. So these are the conditions for the integers. If we are going from integers to something else, integers to something else, like on number line, we could also say it as real number line. So 0, minus 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. It will be keep on going. So I need to show you it is more than 3. It is greater than 3. So 3 we cannot take. 3 is excluded. Other than 3 we need to take. Other than 3 we need to take. So 3 will be excluded. At 3, hollow bubble will be coming and more than 3 side we will shade. This is also known as graphical representation. We are representing it on the number line graph, means single line graph it is, because it is one variable. So we have shown it in the condition of integers or natural numbers. We have shown it on the number line also. If the question comes, we need to represent it in the condition for the real numbers. Then it will be excluding 3. So round bracket in the sets we have studied this condition. 3 is excluded and it will be going till infinity. I have told you in the in the chapter relations and functions also and sets also that infinity can never be included. Infinity can never be included. So it will be going from 3 to infinity on the real number conditions. So number line, integers or natural numbers or whole numbers also, if they are saying, then also this will be the answer. And real numbers are these. So these 3 situations they may ask us. So I suppose we are able to understand this situation. Now we need to go for the next condition. Now I'm taking one example. X upon 3 is greater than x upon 2 plus 1. It is given to us x belongs to real numbers. Means whatever the results we will be talking, that is on the real numbers conditions we need to discuss. So first of all, what best I could do, I am going to remove x from one side. So from this side x we are going to remove. So what I'll do, try to understand this thing. X by 3 is given as greater than x by 2 plus 1. I'm going to subtract x by 2 because I want to remove x by 2 from this side. So I am going to subtract x by 2 from both the sides. Now what it will become? This will get cancelled, and this side I'm taking LCM. 2x minus 3x minus x upon 6 is greater than 1. Now we need to multiply by 6 on both the sides. I am multiplying by 6 on both the sides. What it will become now? Minus x is greater than 6. Now we need to discuss about the x. It is minus x. So multiply by minus 1 on both the sides. Multiply by minus 1 on both the sides. When we will be multiplying by minus 1 on both the sides, it will become 1. And keep in mind, the inequality symbol will get changed. It will become x is greater than, sorry, inequality symbol will reverse, x will be less than minus 6. X will be less than minus 6. Try to understand, whenever we will multiply both the sides, whenever we will multiply both the sides with -1, inequality symbol will reverse. Inequality symbol will reverse. So x is less than minus 6. So it becomes minus infinity to minus 6. We are able to see that it is excluded. It is excluded minus 6 because only greater or only smaller symbol is there. If greater than or equals to or smaller than or equals to symbol will be there, in that case we will be writing with the square bracket. But right now they have not given us greater than or equals to or smaller than or equals to, so simply we'll do. Now two great things we need to remember. First condition is x is greater than minus 2. Okay, we will be writing it like this. Minus x is greater than 2. So we will be going to multiply both the sides with -1. When we will be multiplying with -1, it will become x is less than -2. What I was trying to tell you in the concept in the previous question, we have used this. Whenever we will multiply both the sides with negative term, then inequality symbol will become the opposite. Means greater than or equals to will become less than or equals to. Greater than or equals to will become less than or equals to, or less than or equal to will turn to the greater than or equals to. Likewise, one best example I'm showing you. See, 4 is greater than 2. 4 is greater than 2. If we are multiplying both the sides with -1, if we are multiplying both the sides with -1, what it will become? -4 and -2. And inequality symbol will reverse. Now, I don't know what it is showing. So on number line, let us see. It is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -1, -2, -3, -4. Now, whatever number is on the left side of the number line is always smaller than the right hand side one number. So see, 2 is on the left side, 2 is smaller than 4. And -4 is left side to the -2. Therefore, -4 is smaller. Whatever number is on the left side on the number line is a smaller number. Whatever number is on the left side on the number line is always smaller number. Hope you know this concept. This is from very small classes, but still for revision's sake, I thought once I must tell you. One more concept we will be using over here, that is like 1 by 2 is greater than 1 by 4. I suppose we remember this thing. 1 by 2 is 0.5 and 1 by 4 is 0.25. So 0.5 is always greater than 0.25. But if we will reverse the condition, reverse means 1 by 2 I am writing 2 and 1 by 4 I am writing 4, means the reciprocal of these things. Then also inequality symbol will reverse. Then also inequality symbol will reverse. So if upon one condition we are reversing, then also inequality symbol will get changed, as well as if we are going in the case of multiplying -1 on both the sides. In these two situations, we need to remember that inequality symbol will reverse. Only these two conditions we will be using in the further questions. Now exercise is really very easy. Don't get confused with these things. It's really a wonderful and easy exercise. Let us try to understand with a question. 1 upon x minus 2 is less than 0. I need to discuss about x. So what I'm trying to do, I'm making its reciprocal. And I have told you, whenever we will make the reciprocal, we will be applying invertendo. Hope you remember invertendo. It was in class 9th and 10th also. In 11th, before summer break, I have told you about it also. So when we will reverse it, it will become x minus 2 and inequality symbol will reverse is greater than 0. So I suppose we are able to think this situation also. Or any confusion? If confusion, then you can raise your hand. Okay, now try to see this thing. We have been given 1 upon x minus 2 is less than 0. In this situation, first of all, let me explain you in the better way. We cannot multiply both the sides with the situation. If you want to go like that, then also I must show you. Multiply both the sides with x minus 2. In next step, we'll be going to do this. 1 upon x minus 2 is less than 0 into x minus 2 into x minus 2. Now, what it will become? This will get cancelled and this will become 0. So we cannot think about this situation. 0 cannot be greater than 1. It means we are doing something wrong. It means we are doing something wrong. That's why we cannot go with this situation. So if we cannot go with this situation, this is wrong step. I was telling you in the beginning that what we need to do, we need to write invertendo. But if we are going with this situation, then what has to be the result? So for that result, I've shown you, if we are going like that, then it will be going wrong. So now what best we could do, we are writing invertendo of this, that is x minus 2. So x minus 2, now you are easily able to predict about this situation. Now you will be easily able to solve such question. It's easy and you will be able to understand it little more better in the coming situations. So I suppose you are able to think on it also. Now I suppose you will be able to do the first exercise of NCERT. NCERT first exercise, I suppose you all will be able to do, because that exercise is asking us the direct questions. So please open first exercise and see whether you are getting any doubt. If you are getting any doubt, then I'm ready to solve them. So please see the first exercise of chapter linear inequalities. If you have got any doubt, then you can ask now. One thing you must tell me, how was the test? Yash Gupta? Put on your mic.
Yes, sir.
How was the test?
Good.
Huh?
Good.
About the test I'm asking you. Periodic
Yes,
test
sir.
which I have taken. Rahul, you can stop recording.